back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing another Valentine's Day look. I absolutely love doing Valentine's Day looks. I love all the pink tones, the mauves, you know, the reds, everything. Give it to me. I love it. So we're going to be doing that today. And I also went ahead and used a new palette that I've never used before. So I went ahead and used the Beauty Creations Cali set. Looks like this and looks like this inside. Such beautiful colors. This was my first time trying out Beauty Creations and I loved it. Definitely recommend this palette. I'm pretty sure this is a very affordable palette too. So I went ahead and looked up the price of this palette, and this palette retails for only $12, guys. $12. I'm shook. This is like bomb. Okay, for $12 this is insanely bomb. I mean, you could be looking cute on a budget for your boo, you know. Not everybody likes to spend a lot of money on makeup, so I definitely recommend this. This is like a perfect Valentine's Day palette or anything. If you don't have any like mauve tones or pink tones, I definitely would recommend getting this. It has about everything. It has like your bright pink, it has the shimmery shades. And let me tell you, this shimmery shade is bomb. This is what I have in my eyes right now. It's so bomb, guys. Like, I didn't even have to use Fix Plus today. That's how you know it's a bomb shadow, okay? Also, in today's video, I'll show you guys how to achieve glowy skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this look was fairly easy to achieve, very beginner friendly, so definitely if you're looking for something simple but a little extra, I definitely recommend going in with this palette or getting this palette. I also, if you guys have any recommendations for me for any beauty creation products, this is my first product I've ever tried from them. I definitely want to try more. From what I've seen, they have definitely very good products. Try more, so leave any recommendations down below in the comments for me to try. Alright, so without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and jump in to the tutorial. Also, if you guys missed it, I do have another Valentine's Day tutorial on my channel using the Through My Eyes palette from ColourPop and I Love Sarai. So this is the palette and I use the pinker shades in this one. So if you guys have that palette or just looking for another Valentine's Day tutorial, definitely check it out. It'll be linked down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. So welcome back to my channel. Oh, today we're going to be doing another Valentine's Day look. I absolutely love Valentine's Day looks because like it's pink everything. Pink, red, my tones. So we're gonna be doing that, and excuse my hair, it's like all wet. I'm like fresh out of the shower. So I already went ahead and did my brows and I primed my eyelids. So basically all I did is I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and then I sorry, I'm like rubbing lotion on my hands. All I did is I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and then I used the Morphe brow pencil. Let me know if you guys would like an eyebrow tutorial. It's gonna be pretty short, but I can still do it. Brows are definitely a key part in makeup. Like, it took me forever to finally find the way I like my brows because I went through so many brow phases. Like, it's not even funny. I went through like the Sharpie brow, the block brow, like the huge ass brow. I went through everything, okay? So also in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to achieve glowy skin. Dewy skin or like anything like that is like my absolute favorite thing, but I'm telling you guys now, it's all about the products. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to prep your skin. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is the Versali Unicorn Essence Oil. I love this. It's super hydrating and it just makes a huge difference in the way your skin looks when you put your makeup on. But before I put anything on my skin, I always moisturize. So go ahead and wash your face and put on any moisturizer that you would normally use. Moisturizing is key to making your skin look nice and healthy. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. I'm gonna do it like the Instagrammers. Let shit drip. Guys, what I hate on Instagram is like those people who do like the clickbait where it's like they're like burning a palette or something, and then like you click the video and it's like nothing like that. Like it's just a straight up tutorial, and it's like, what's the point of that? I mean, I could never. Guys, if my bangs look weird, it's because like I have little cat ears on, so ignore that. The next step we're going to do is go in with some kind of mist or spray. So I have three that I like to use. The first one is going to be the Pixi Glow Treats Skin told you guys, when I drop everything, I drop everything. Like, I do not film without dropping at least maybe like 5 things. My favorite like mist or setting spray to use, this is more of a skin mist, would be the Skin Treats Glow Mist, and I'm like pretty much out. But this is a nourishing mist. It's a hydrating, well, it's hydrating with propolis and argan oil. After I do my skincare routine at night, I like to spray this on my face right before I go to bed, and then I also prep my face with this before my makeup, and then sometimes I will set with this. So this is like a really bomb product all around if you're gonna pick one spray. But the only thing I will say is if you're more acne prone or oily, I would not use this because this might possibly break you out or just cause more oil. I have pretty dry skin, so I can get away with it. If you are more normal skin, I recommend the Fix Plus. Does the same thing once again, just super hydrating, nourishing on your face. And the last one I have is the Makeup Revolution Pro Fixing Illuminating Spray. So this is like my favorite actual setting spray. This is to prep your face too, I believe. I mainly use it for setting, but this is what really gives me like that overall like super glowy skin. Like, definitely a game changer. It melts like all your makeup down and just makes your skin look so flawless. Just gonna go in with the Fix Plus right now, and we're just gonna go ahead and spray our face a little bit. I'd say the more dewy you want to go, the more you would put. Then for foundation, of course, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay, the only foundation I ever used. I'm going to take that on a Juno & Co sponge. Now, if you're trying to achieve dewy skin, I definitely recommend using some sort of beauty sponge or something that just has moisture, because using a brush tends to really just be dry. With a beauty sponge, you're really putting like that hydration back into your skin because it obviously has water. So I definitely recommend that. And then I like to just dot this all over my face and then blend. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my concealer. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and also mixing it with the ColourPop No Filter concealer. I do this a lot, and it's because I like the ColourPop concealer, but I just have it in the wrong shade. I like to mix, and I just put a little bit. It's a very bomb, affordable concealer if you guys are looking for like a good concealer but still in a good price range, because I know most concealers are like almost at $30 right now. I feel like there's such high standards for concealer now, so it's like it's really hard to find like a good concealer, I would say. Like, Shape Tape just kind of like set the bar for everybody. This concealer is very bomb too. It's very talked about. But yeah, definitely. But I do find myself going back to those two concealers because they are good. So if you are looking to invest your money in a concealer, I would recommend one of those. But if not, you want to keep yourself on a budget, totally understand. Go with the ColourPop concealer. They're bomb. I also heard that the Makeup Revolution concealer is supposed to be like a Tarte Shape Tape dupe. Personally, I have not tried it. People say it's good. The only thing I don't like about that is it doesn't have like that much product. You are kind of paying $7 for a little bit of product when you can be putting that money towards something else. That is one thing I will say. All the concealers that are more at a higher price range, like between 25 to 30, they all have very large amounts. Like, this is a pretty fucking big concealer bottle. Like, this is the size difference. So go ahead and set my concealer. I'm going to go use this BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to be taking the Laura Mercier powder and setting it. And always before you set your concealer, make sure to like tap it out on the bottom. Make sure there's like no creasing at all. So after setting our face, we're going to go ahead and jump into bronzing. I'm going to be jumping into bronzing, and I'm going to be using the Morphe 523 and Hoola bronzer. I was going to try out a different bronzer for today's video, but I figured if I'm doing how to achieve glowy skin, I'm going to stick with the products I know that work. So I'm going to be going in with Hoola. I promise I'll try to start using like new products. Bronzer is like kind of like one thing I don't like always shop for, because like I feel like I have such a staple with the Hoola, but I'm definitely want to try more out, I'm gonna order the Kylie bronzers and do a review on them. Actually buy like a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer, all three of them, and do a full review because I'm definitely looking for a new bronzer. Also, if you guys are looking for a good bronzer brush, this is where it's at. I like to tap and like go upwards with this. I will say you definitely want to set your face when using this brush because since it is the natural hair brush, I feel like it tends to drag the product around if you don't set it, and it will just kind of make your makeup look patchy. So I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up and then I will be right back. For our blush today, I'm going to go in with this like pretty pink color right here. We're just going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. So today I'm going to be using this Beauty Creations Cali set. The shades in here are so stunning. Let's see, it looks like this. However, the only thing I will say personally for me is there's not like a transition shade that I want in here. This is like way too light. This is more of like a brow bone highlight or something. So I am going to go in with one shade from a different palette. You can use any shade that you like, the orangey transition shade that you have. So I'm going to be using the shade Wild Soul from the I Love Sarai palette. I'm going to be taking a Morphe R57. I think this is 57 or 37, I don't know, it's rubbed off. I'm going to take that up in my crease right about here and just work this in there. Basically like all my other tutorials, because I love orange and it's like my always transition shade, my go-to. I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. This is the shade Valley Girl. Take this on a Morphe M441 and I'm just going to take this in the crease right here. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit at first and kind of work it up to the intensity that I want. And again, that's what I do with every shadow. That way I just like ensure that I get a seamless blend, because you definitely don't want to go in with a ton of shadow at first and it's gonna like just get completely messed up. So I am going to go back and forth between this shade and a little bit of the orange when I'm close to being done. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and build this shade up. Just went ahead and finished deepening this shade up right here. The next shade we're gonna go in with is the shade Melrose, which is like this mauve like brown shade right here. And I'm gonna be taking this on a Morphe R39. Just gonna go ahead and take this shadow and start putting it below the shade, more so in my crease, and deepening the shade up. I know I'm looking crazy right now, but it's all about the blending, and when we put the shade on top, it's going to mesh together nicely. So for now, we're just going to continue to deepen the shade until we get our desired liking. And that's honestly what that's all eyeshadow is about. You just have to continuously work with it and figure out what works for you. So I mean, eyeshadow is definitely a process in that sense. But once you start getting the hang of that, it's super easy. It's just time consuming, I would say. So definitely have patience for it. Alright, so after we're done with that shade, we're going to go on with the shade right here. So this shade right here, it's this dark brown, and this is the shade Westwood. So the names are so cute. They're all like LA names. So it's like Cocktail, Calabasas, Valley Girl, Hollywood, DTLA, like downtown LA, Sassy, Melrose, Martini, Westwood. I'm gonna need to do a palette like this, but with San Diego. San Diego be getting left out. San Diego's an amazing place. If you've never been, then you're missing out. San Diego's where it's at. So we're just going to go on with the shade Westwood, and we're going to do the exact same thing. But I am going to focus this shade more right here on the outer corner. So first I'm just going to kind of pat, and we're going to drag up. So patting right here is just going to ensure that the shadow mainly stays there. And whatever's left over is we're just going to kind of blend that in to the rest of the eyeshadow. That way, doing this method, make sure that you don't put too much dark shadow in your crease. Once we're looking something like this, we're going to go ahead and go in with the shimmer shadow. So first, of course, I'm going to be taking the NYX glitter glue, and I'm just going to carve out like half of my crease today. I'm going to go in with the shade Sassy, which is this shade right here. It looks a lot darker in the pan, but it's like a very pretty rose gold. Ooh. Guys, let me tell you, do you see that? Like, wow. What I really love about this shade is how intense this is, and I'm not even using like Fix Plus or anything. It's just the glitter glue as the base, but well, that is the type of intensity that I like for my shadows. I expect nothing less, like no tea, no shade, but I expect nothing less from my shadows. I always expect my eyeshadows to look like this. If they don't, then you know, I'm not really fucking with them. Straight up. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this to the other eye very quickly. This is my first time ever using Beauty Creations. So bomb, love their products. Definitely want to pick more up. So if you guys like have any recommendations, or if you have tried Beauty Creations, let me know please. I definitely want to try out more of their products. So next I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that shade Westwood once again, and we're gonna go on with this shade lightly at first, and we're just going to blend the edges of this out. And we're just gonna go ahead and pack first like this, and kind of do a sweeping motion or a circular motion like so, and we're just going to slowly mesh these two colors together. Now when you blend it, don't be scared if you get that dark color on top of the shimmery shade, because we can just go in with the shimmery shade and cover it. So I like to do this and really get in there. Most of the time I do go over the shimmery shade just to ensure that blend. And I would use your finger and kind of disperse the edges and blend those so it's pretty seamless. It's going to be looking something like that, and as you can see the difference. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and add some liner very quickly. Go ahead and add this on my eyes. I'm not going to do wing, I'm just going to do basic line. That way my lashes blend in. I'm back. I just went ahead and did my eyeliner, and then went ahead and applied a light coat of mascara. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my lashes. These are the Batty Bee lashes in the Style Extra. Alright guys, so those are the lashes on. They look bomb. Favorite lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my lower lash line very quickly. You guys have seen me do this many times in the past. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the that I did on the top to the bottom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip through that really quick, and I will be right back. Next we're gonna go in with our highlight. Also, I want to say one thing is that with this palette, since I did my face first, I really didn't have much fallout at all, which I'm impressed with, because most of the shadows I use do have fallout. Our highlight, we're going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Fiji highlighter. Absolutely love this highlighter. If you guys don't have any of Kylie's like highlighting products, the Ultra Glows I should say, they are bomb. I'm gonna go take this on a Morphe M501 and we are just going to put it on. That is so bomb. For the glowy skin look, definitely recommend this highlight, and to tap off the excess and go above your brows and a little on your forehead, but do this in moderation, but just do it very lightly and you're gonna get that overall glow. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight my nose, and as you can see my nose just like instantly lit up. And we're gonna put this highlight right under our brows like so. Like in a lot of my thumbnails I have that like super poppin' highlight. I focus it right here, so underneath your brow right here, and on your temple area or like forehead area right here is where you're going to want to focus your highlights. So basically it's the high points of your face you want to highlight. And then last, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Calabasas, which is a slight pink, and I'm going to be using this for my inner corner highlight today. That is pretty much it for the face, so I'm just going to go ahead and set my face now. So the setting spray I'm going to be using today is the Makeup Revolution one. This is my favorite, so I'm just going to go ahead and spray this all over my face. And guys, I'm looking so crazy. I just took my headband off and this is... So I'm just going to go ahead and pin these back and like, we'll try to act like I don't look super crazy. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that really quick. So for my lips, I'm going to be using the shade Bare by Kylie Cosmetics. This is just like a super nude pink. Alright, so that's pretty much the completed look, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I will have everything listed down below, all the products I used. Also, I will have all my social media handles and everything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Also, comment and like the video. Let me know what you think. So much for watching. Till my next video. Bye. Coco wanted to say hi today. So hi, Coco.